Hello friends, this is teacher JB. Today we are going to study 20 idioms with the story The Sun, the Moon, and the Bat. The Sun, the Moon, and the Bat. The first idiom we are going to study is a couple of. A couple of means two persons and things joined or related in some way. The monkey has a couple of bananas. He arrived a couple of days ago. Bobby has a couple of pens in his pocket. Have you been to Europe? Yes, a couple of times. The next one is a long time ago. A long time ago means once upon a time, many years ago, ages ago, or even simply long ago. A long time ago, dinosaurs lived on the earth. A long time ago, there were no airplanes. My grandfather was a pilot a long time ago. When did you go to Germany? I went to Germany a long time ago in 1963. The next one is a lot of. A lot of means a large amount or number of something. Lots of, plenty of. He has a lot of hair. The millionaire has a lot of money. A lot of students were absent because of the flu. Why aren't you feeling well? I think it's because I ate a lot of chocolate today. The next one, a pair of. The meaning is two things of the same kind used together. I bought two pairs of shoes, one for my brother and the other for my sister. She wants to buy a pair of beautiful gloves. I need a pair of socks. What are you going to buy when you go shopping? I'm going to buy a pair of earrings. Next one, above all, or above all else. It means most importantly, most of all. You must not smoke or drink. Above all, you must exercise. Above all, you should obey your parents, said my grandfather. Above all, a soldier must be brave. What did you like about this book? It was interesting and exciting, but above all, it was funny. Next one, according to. It means as shown or said by. According to scientists, the earth is becoming warmer. According to this book, elephants are endangered. According to my mother, television is bad for you. Where are we? According to this map, we are somewhere between Johnson Street and 2nd Avenue. The next one, after all. It means in spite of what was expected, nevertheless, in the end. The tortoise won the race after all. He went with them after all. The small country won the battle after all. Who were you just talking to? I thought it was someone I know from college, but it wasn't her after all. Next one, again and again. It means often, repeatedly, over and over again. I told you again and again not to touch the electric fence. While babies learn to walk, they fall again and again. The child wanted to hear the same story again and again. This computer game is really fun. I think so too. I want to play it again and again. Next one, agree with. It means have the same opinion as, share one's view. I agree with you. There's something strange about him. The teacher agreed with the student. Sharon agreed with her friend. Some people didn't like the movie, but I thought it was interesting. I agree with you. It was very interesting. Next one, all of a sudden. It means all at once, suddenly, unexpectedly, without warning. All of a sudden it started to rain very hard. All of a sudden the dog began to bark loudly. All of a sudden the earth began to shake. How did you break your leg? I was riding my bicycle when all of a sudden I hit a bump and fell off. The next one, all over the world. It means throughout the world, worldwide, everywhere. Ants live all over the world. English is spoken all over the world. Mozart is famous all over the world. I wish I could travel all over the world. That would be a lot of fun. The next one, all the time. It means constantly, always. He's tired all the time. Midori practices the violin all the time. Mark chews gum all the time. He looks very happy today. He looks happy all the time. Next one, all the way. It means the whole distance, the whole way. The road goes all the way across the field. The car broke down and we had to walk all the way home. She was late. She ran all the way to school. Can you run all the way around the soccer field? No, I can't. I can only run halfway around it. Then I'm too tired to keep running. Next one, and so on. It means and so forth and the like. They were always arguing. I am the fastest. No, I'm the fastest. No way. And so on. Potatoes, onions, carrots, and so on are vegetables. There are many countries in Africa, Zambia, Kenya, Togo, and so on. What do you feed your pet snake? Small animals like mice, frogs, lizards, and so on. Next one, arrive at, arrive in. It means get to, come to, reach. Make sure you arrive at the house before 6. They arrived at the restaurant. The train arrived at the station. When will you get to the airport? We should arrive at the airport in 5 minutes. 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . as a result. It means so, consequently. He ate too much. As a result, he got fat. She studied hard. As a result, she got an A on the test. Many roads were flooded, and as a result, there were some delays. Did you study for the test? No. And as a result, I got a bad grade. Next one, as well as. It means in addition to. I like apples as well as peppers. I play tennis on weekdays as well as on Saturdays. There were adults as well as children in the park. Would you like a hamburger or some chicken? I'm really hungry. I'd like both as well as some soda. Next one, ask for. It means request, wish for, or demand. The magic genie will give you anything you ask for. For his birthday, Don asked for a new toy truck. The chef asked for a spoon. I asked for some money, but my father said no. That's too bad. Now we can't go to see the movie tonight. The next one, at a time. It means at one time, at once, at the same time. They took showers one at a time. The children went down the slide two at a time. The elevator holds 5 people at a time. Can you help me move these boxes? Yes, but they're heavy, so let's move them one at a time. The last one for today, at any time. It means at any moment or any time. She may give birth at any time. The library is open 24 hours a day. I can study there at any time. People can call the police at any time. Can I visit you at 3 o'clock on Saturday? I'll be home all day. You can visit at any time. Okay, now let us read the story. According to a story from Africa, a long time ago, the sun and the bat were good friends. They were seen together all the time. They shared their dreams as well as their problems. One day, the moon and the sun began talking about who was stronger. The moon said she was stronger. The sun did not agree with her. They argued. I am stronger. No, I'm stronger. No, I am. And so on. Finally, they decided to have a contest. After a couple of days, they planned to meet at the lake to see who could throw a rock the farthest across the lake. A lot of animals came from all over the world to the lake to watch the contest. They came early because they knew that the contest could start at any time. The moon arrived at the lake first. She wanted to win, so she practiced before the sun arrived. She picked up rocks one at a time and threw them. Each time, the rocks went farther and farther. By the time the sun finally arrived at the lake, the moon was sure she could win. The moon chose a rock and threw it. It landed near the other side of the lake. The sun chose a bigger rock and threw it. Near the middle of the lake, the sun's rock began to fall toward the water, but all of a sudden it began to go up again. The sun's rock went all the way to the other side of the lake. It seemed that the sun had won the contest after all. However, nobody knew that the bat was carrying the rock. When the bat was sure that no one could see him, he stopped to rest between a pair of banana trees. His wings were tired. It was difficult carrying the heavy rock, but he was happy to help the sun. That's what friends are for, thought the bat. Many years later, the bat's mother died. After all, the bat wanted his mother to have a nice grave. The bat worked all day, but he was not finished by the time the sun began to go down. The bat asked for a favor from the sun. Can you stay up until I finish my mother's grave? The sun refused. Again and again the bat begged, but the sun said it was time for him to go down. The bat was very angry. The sun did not help him, even though he had helped the sun. When the moon came up, she saw the bat still working hard on his mother's grave. The moon gave the bat enough light to finish his work. As a result, the bat and the moon became good friends. That's why today you will never see the bat near the sun. He is always with his friend, the moon. Okay, friends, this is the conclusion of today's study. I will come back to you with another story as soon as possible. Until then, keep studying English and have a great day. Bye.